think I'm about 400 meters up above the sea level. You guys, I just love the word sea level, I think, but I'm just up the hill. And I just came with this baby here, which is an e-bike. By an e-bike, I mean it's rechargeable and it has ways to support you to go uphill with literally minimum effort. That's what I should say. So I've been testing it out the last couple of 40 minutes and I love it. And in this video, I'm going to give you all the nitty-gritties about e-bikes, and you have an experience of it. If you haven't ridden it, if you haven't had a chance to see one, this is a video for you, and I am excited to take you throughout the journey. Otherwise, enjoy the video for now. So, my people, this is an e-bike. And what does an e-bike actually mean? An e-bike is a bicycle, just a normal bicycle, but supported by electricity. So it has batteries, and when you are going uphill, it gives you some extra support. Doesn't mean that it takes you faster, but just simply gives you an extra support. Where you would have used normal energy to cycle uphill, here you have a battery. But today I don't have just a normal e-bike, I have an exclusive e-bike. This bike you see here is over 4,000 euros. This is not just an e-bike, but it's a special bicycle. The reason why it stands out, I'm going to start with the normal things that you already know, and then I'm going to talk about the other exclusives. But before I go into that, the bike you see here is literally new, and I just got it from a company that hires out bicycles or e-bikes, and this is a company called C-Bike. This video is non-sponsored, I have to be open, but I just have to give them some credit because they were so good to help me get this e-bike, and of course I rented it out. What I want to say is that it's basically a mountain bike, a normal mountain bike, but having this technology here in the middle, and probably inside here there is a battery, and which is rechargeable from right over here, this option here. So you just open and then you are able to recharge the bike, and then it has this other technology here. But the most interesting bit is this switch here. So this switch, what it does is that you switch on the motor by pressing over here. Now the motor comes on, and it has 4 stages, and the 4 stages include the normal stage, which is off, the off stage. And when I go up like this, that's the eco stage, that is like minimal support. And here, that is actually a little bit more support than the eco stage. And then we have the EMTB stage, and then we have the turbo stage. This is like, if you are going uphill, you literally put in minimal effort. And then the other thing I have to mention is that right over here, it shows the battery, how much it is charged. And I'm also told that depending on the mode that you are in, then the battery will be used depending on that mode. For example, if I'm in eco mode, there will be less usage of the battery, and if I am at the turbo mode, which is the highest mode with more support, then it will probably consume more battery. But none other than that, there is something interesting, there is some magic. For example, when I press and then this goes down, and then when I press here, then the seat is going to come up automatically. How cool is that? Now this means that if I am actually riding the bicycle, I can easily just press over here, sit over here, lock it to whatever position I want, and then at the same time I can still do adjustments the way I want. But now I don't want to keep telling you so much boring things. I want to take you on a ride and see how this actually works like and how joyful it can be. And I want to try going uphill over here, and then I'll come back, probably go to the lake or go down this side, and then you guys see how this can truly be enjoyable. So okay, I go on my first e-bike test and trial, and maybe I'll give it some thoughts even when I don't have 4,000 euros. Let's go! Woo! The truth of the matter is, the bike does not go by itself. You should give it some support. You have to keep pedaling so that it can keep going. And depending on the level of the support you chose, whether turbo or whether eco, it will give you more support and it will keep pushing you. But anyway, I just came back from my first trial. It's awesome. It's a good experience. But maybe the question is, are e-bikes for everyone? Because I don't feel like I'm working out my muscles. I don't feel like anything is going on apart from me breathing like the way I'm breathing. But anyway, now I'll go for a second trial and I want to go with you so you have an experience on how it actually sounds and how it moves and all that mathematics. So right now I'm able to change to another stage. I'm going to go from turbo, then I go to off. Now this means that I don't have the motor supporting me going uphill, and you'll see the struggle I'll have. So now I go. So this is like normal cycling without the motor on, and I really have to struggle. But now let me put eco, let me put turbo. I just have to pedal right now because now I'm in the highest mode, so I don't have to struggle. But now when I go down to off, so it's really hard. But now let me go back to turbo. Okay, yeah, this is awesome. So I am having a good experience. This bike is awesome. It by the way also has gears. This over here, the gear shifter. So up and down, that's how the behind wheel looks like. If you really ever wanted to have an experience of an e-bike, I think this is your first cut, because I can't do anything more than this. I don't have free bikes to give away, but I think you've got a taste of it through this video. So if you have an experience with the e-bike, or how to, okay, the car is coming, or how to use e-bikes, or you've used them before, or you've gone for a hike using an e-bike, let me know down in the comment box below. I'm excited to know about your experience. This is my first time and I think it's awesome, but I think the price will keep me away from the e-bikes for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good time. See ya. Okay, so you people, maybe we could have a small discussion. You see, this bike is not just any other bike, not your typical bikes that you just go and rent out and or ride. And it's not only just an e-bike, but it's a mountain bike. This means that you can take it on very challenging trails, uphill, with even these 4 stages of the motor that you can have, of which I've really enjoyed the turbo mode, because where I've been riding or testing this bike has been really steep, and it can just go from 0 to 20 kilometers per hour with just simple pedals. And I also have to mention that when you are riding this bike, you have to be careful because it picks up pretty fast. And by picking up, I mean that the speed at which it can just start zooming, it can really be so fast, so you have to be able to react as fast as possible for your own safety. And besides picking up really fast, you also have to, of course, observe your environment, because when you hit up your head somewhere without protective gear, just like I have been, then you're risking your life. Thank you. So all in all, what I have to say is that this is an awesome bicycle. It's worth all the money, but not for everyone, because it has to have special care in terms of maintaining it, because once maybe the motor is broken or the changing system for the gears and all that stuff, then you're going to spend a lot of money, you know, on this bike. But besides that, it's such an awesome investment for people like us who like bicycles, and people like us who just love to enjoy life. But life is precious. Guard it well. Have a good time and goodbye.